Hello again and welcome back to The Front Row, a minor production of the First Congregational Church in South Pekin, where our intent is to bring snippets from our Sunday morning message into your week. And this week, our message was, aren't you tired? You see, we as a society are chronically tired. And I believe that one of the reasons that we are is because we are carrying burdens that our body, our heart, and our mind, and our soul were not designed to carry. We were not designed to be in a state of constant production. We have been designed to have a rhythm of rest that restores us. We have not been designed to be in a constant state of worry. In fact, we are told not to worry at all, not even about tomorrow. Tomorrow's concerns will take care of themselves. And yet we find this place inside of us that justifies the fact that we should be worried about X, Y, or Z, and we carry it unnecessarily. And a third burden that we carry unnecessarily is the burden of offense. Of course, this gets to the very heart of our message series that's based on the book Unoffendable, that proposes the audacious idea that we should live this life unoffendable. That we understand that to be offended is a choice to hold on to the anger and the resentment and the pain of being injured by someone else. And again, our world can teach us and tell us that that's completely justifiable, that you have been injured and that you have a right to hold on to that anger, that rage, and the right to allow that to grow into bitterness. But our hearts were not designed to carry around anger, rage, and bitterness. Matter of fact, we are told to get rid of those things because it's not good for us. Jesus has instructed us in a number of different ways how to live a life that is much more conducive to the way that we've been designed. A life of love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, gentleness, and self-control that is in alignment with His Spirit and His will. And I just want to read 3 verses that address directly these things that we've been talking about this week. And the first one comes to us out of Matthew chapter 11, when Jesus said, "Come to me, all you who are weary and heavy burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls, a deep rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." In Philippians 4, Paul says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. Be thankful and present your burdens and requests to God, and the peace of God," capital P, peace of God, the peace that passes understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Our hearts will be protected. Our minds will be protected when we cast off our anxieties and our worries. And then out of Ephesians 4, get rid of all bitterness, rage, anger, harsh words, and slander, as well as all types of evil behavior. Instead, be kind to each other, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, just as God in Christ has forgiven you. See, the key to this is forgiveness, and I'm tipping my hat to a future message. But when we realize how much we've been forgiven, and then we forgive others, this is a place of incredible peace and understanding and love. And there's no room for anger, rage, or bitterness there. So, how do we solve this temptation to carry burdens we're not supposed to carry? The burden of constant production can be laid down with an intentional approach to rhythm and rest. The burden of worry can be laid down with an intentional development of faith and trust. And the burden of offense can be laid down with an intentional application of forgiveness and release. I hope you've been blessed by these thoughts this week. Have a fantastic rest of your week. Blessings to you all. Bye-bye for now.